Imagine for your entire life you were told to go to college, get a degree, graduate, and you'll get a six-figure job. You'll be able to buy a house. You'll be able to live the American dream. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that just isn't the fucking case. Now, I won't pretend that my life is horrible. In reality, I was lucky and found a job in an industry that I didn't even know existed until I got the job. But I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunities to grow my life into a better future. Key word being future. However, that being said, I'm still barely getting by paycheck to paycheck. I feel like I'm living well within my means, but I'm getting fucked by obnoxious rent. It seemed like my only options were pay $2,000 to have a halfway decent apartment or worry about getting stabbed and robbed in the parking lot when I get home from work. So it's a pretty easy decision. I just had to bite the bullet on that one. But it's insane to me how so many of my buddies from college either didn't get a job with their degree or they just went back home and are working construction or working at some mom and pop shop. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge supporter of blue collar and, working in a small business. That's all cool. I have no problem with that. But in the grand scheme of things, if you look at a society and you have all these people getting college degrees, but then no jobs for the college degrees, that should be a pretty big telltale sign that there's a massive problem. Now you look at the statistics that 1 in 3 Americans don't make enough money to even support their daily needs and are well below the poverty line. Another 1 in 3 that live paycheck to paycheck, and then everybody else is just putting up this facade that everything's going to be okay, even though we know it's all fucked. Now, I'm no economist, but I haven't seen anyone doing shit about this. If anything, it's just getting worse. Layoffs are at an all-time high in the last couple months due to innovations in AI. Inflation's been a problem since COVID, just keeps getting worse. Rent, groceries, car prices, you're just constantly getting less but paying more. Now, I'm sitting here complaining, but look at all the kids that are in high school or freshly into college or about to graduate college. What the hell do they have to look forward to? My paychecks are about $1,800 bi-weekly after taxes. Now, that sounds great until you account for the fact that my rent's $2,000, groceries run me anywhere from $300 to $500, my car payment's $500, my student loans are $500, electric and water are $200. The list just goes on, and before you know it, I have no fucking money. Now, if I wanted to go fuck around and have a fun weekend, spend $150, I would genuinely be screwed. I couldn't live the life that I live right now if I was single. Luckily, I'm able to split a bunch of bills with my spouse, but if I was just a single dude at the age of 26, I wouldn't be able to do this on my own. I would be 26 years old having to go back and live with my mom or my grandma. Now, 50 years ago, dude, I would be owning a house, I'd be having kids, I'd be living the high life. If I tried to do that right now, I would be living in a box down behind the local Walmart. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, but I don't really see any sunshine or rainbows anywhere, so I don't know what the future holds, but in all honesty, as a young person in society today, I'm pretty nervous about it. It's bleeding over into every aspect of society. People aren't having kids, they aren't planning for the future. I hope I can retire by the time I'm 70, but at this point, who even knows? People retire and then, God forbid, you get sick or you have some medical bills pop up and then you have to go back to work just to cover your daily needs. Overall, we're in a fortunate situation in what country we're in. If I'm hungry, more than likely I can go down to the Dollar General with $5 and come up with something to eat for dinner. But my point is, if my family or myself has to accrue generational debt to gamble on a dream to have a successful future, it shouldn't be against the odds for me to have a future. I shouldn't have to go and get $5 dinners at Dollar General. All these politicians act like they care until they get elected, and then every issue or hot topic they focus on during the election cycle just gets scrapped until the next candidate comes around. As a people, as a country, as a society, we have to look in the mirror and realize this shit ain't so cool anymore. Discontent continues to build. The divide within our country continues to build and violence continues to grow. You already see the violence in our country on a rise for a variety of reasons. You look at violence against the rich, the healthcare CEO. You look at violence against other races, all the hate crimes. You look at violence against politicians, all the political violence. People are literally chasing death. Now, I know there's always going to be a select group of people that take things too far, but when you start playing with people's livelihoods, their children's futures, and their grandchildren's chance at life, that is a dangerous game. Like I said earlier, the future's pretty fucking bleak. So many young people today are struggling with a massive mental health crisis, and it's like, holy shit, I would too. You do everything perfect in life and you still can't get ahead. You do everything wrong in life and it's just game over, go back to the lobby. As young people, we have to be the ones that want a change. Is it glorious to work a 9 to 5 and pay your taxes? No, but that's real life. That's real society. And if people can't live and thrive busting their ass 40, 50, 60 hours a week at a traditional 9 to 5, and as a government, you're going to continue to ignore the people who actually run this country and make it function, then you are cooking with a bad recipe and shit is going to turn bad. That's enough bitching for one video. If you guys enjoyed, feel free, subscribe to the channel. This is my first video. My plan is for there to be plenty more to come, but also drop a like on the video. Let me know how you're feeling, what you thought of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.